Hey guys, Carlo here. Welcome to the vlog. In today's episode, I'm going to share with you my updated but most of my sneaker collection as of March 2020. Let's go. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure that you do so and watch until the end of the vlog. Why? Because I am going to give away one of the super rare limited edition pairs in my collection. It is 1 out of 5 pairs, only 5 in the world, and it is a pair of Jordan. So make sure that you watch until the very end so you get a chance to win our extremely rare giveaway. So let's start with my Yeezy collection. So these are the collaboration sneakers between Adidas and Kanye West. Now, I've actually owned a lot of the Yeezys. Most of the Yeezys from the 350s, 700s to even the boots. However, in time, I have sold a ton of them, mainly because I don't wear them and I don't see the value appreciating anymore, so I sold most of them. So the sneakers that you will be seeing in the next few seconds are the remaining Yeezys that I actually wear and have in my rotation. First up, the only Yeezy 700 V2 left in my collection. This is the Yeezy 700 V2 Static. Super clean, futuristic, sleek, easy to wear. I only have 2 Yeezy 700 V1s left. This is one of them, the Yeezy 700 Carbon Blue with lots of cat fur. I think I'm going to have an allergic rhinitis attack after this video. But yeah, blue. Love the laces, love the pop of salmon or orange along the midsole. An incredibly nice, underrated Yeezy. And then we have the Yeezy 700 that will polarize people. Either you love it or you hate it. Of course, I'm talking about the Yeezy 700 MNVN or minivan in black and orange. I just love the black and orange color combination, and it happens to be the color theme of the first collection of Project 721, our merch line / apparel line here on the channel, and that's why I just had to pick myself up a pair. When it comes to the 350s, I only have 4 pairs left. 2 of the V1s, 2 of the V2s. Let's start with the V2s. I have the Earth Yeezy, which I am loving a lot. If you guys didn't see my review of this, check it out down below. I'm really partial to brown sneakers. That's why I'm keeping this one. I love the dark brown on mocha, like color blocking on this one. And of course, one of my favorite 350 V2s, the Clays. The pop of orange is just immaculate. So 2 sneakers from the V2s left in my collection. And for the V1s, we have my ultimate Yeezy, my Grail Yeezy, the Yeezy that got me started on collecting a lot of sneakers, the Oxford Tans, and we have over here the Moon Rocks. There was a time I actually had the Pirate Blacks and the Turtle Doves, but I got incredibly good offers for them and I just couldn't pass it up, so I sold both pairs. So the only V1s left, these 2. Now, do I have plans of buying more Yeezys? Yes, but only because I will be featuring and reviewing them here on the channel. As to if I will actually wear them and add them in my rotation, ultimately depends to the colorway that Kanye comes up with. So far, not seeing anything I like except for the Zion. Next up, let's go through some of my Nike Off-White sneakers. And you have to start it off with the Grail. Of course, I am talking about the Nike Off-White Jordan 1 Chicago. Timeless, iconic, elevated to the next level with Virgil Abloh doing his deconstructed hype thing on it, and the resale value of this is just through the roof these days. They're actually selling for some sizes for 250 to 300,000 pesos for dead stock brand new. That is just mind-blowingly insane. Now, I used to have the white and the UNCs, but just like the other Yeezys, I just couldn't resist selling them because some people just gave me incredibly good offers that I just had to let them go. But I kind of have like a tinge of regret because the UNCs are selling much higher these days, so I probably should have waited a bit before letting my dead stock pairs go. But yeah, really happy with the Chicago. Next, we have the most recent Jordan Off-White release. This is the Off-White Jordan 5. So I actually have 2 pairs. This one still has the holes in them, while this one, we have DIY'd the heck out of it and tore out the holes. Now, if you want to see the video where we did the cutting of the holes of this pair, I'll put the link down below. So Jordan 5 Off-Whites, 2 pairs. The next sneaker, I actually have 4 pairs, but I'll just show you 2 of them because the 2 are in my other house and we can't get to them because of the lockdown. So this is the Nike Off-White Presto. It is my favorite sneaker to date, and these two have always been in my rotation. Super comfortable, super versatile, one of the best sneakers that you can wear for travel every day. I'm just totally in love with these shoes. So again, OG Prestos. Let's go through some Air Force Ones. So this is the Nike Air Force One Off-White MCAs, one of the rarest Air Force One Off-Whites that you can pick up. Super happy to have this sitting in my shelf. And we have my most recent Off-White pickup, which is this, which is actually one of my grails, the Air Force One Off-White Complex Clone. Incredibly rare, incredibly expensive, incredibly hard to find. Now, there was a time that I had all the 10, the OG 10, all of the 10 collaboration sneakers that Virgil worked with, but I sold most of them. The only thing that's remaining apart from the ones that I showed you is this one, which are my blazers. So these are the Nike Off-White Blazer OG, still complete with the tag and all the laces, still looking incredibly good. Shout out to Justin for always hooking me up with great size 13 hype pairs. Now, I have a couple more of Off-White sneakers, and I think it would be best that we just continue in it since we're already talking about it. This one, of course, is the Off-White Dunks, which came out in the red color. I was supposed to get the blue and the yellow and the pine green as well. Just having difficulty finding them in size 13 here in the Philippines. This one I actually got from Riff LA when I visited Los Angeles, when I was over at CES in Las Vegas. So really nice pair. Speaking of Off-White, we have a couple of House Off-White sneakers. So they're not collaboration kicks, they're just Off-White. So this one I got from Off-White Las Vegas. Reminds me of a dunk, a half crab or cab, as well as a Sakai because of the two tongue tabs over here. Got this from Off-White Las Vegas. This off-court boot I got from Off-White Manila. This particular off-court, or I forgot what it's called, it's a low-top white sneaker I got from Shoe Freak PH, as well as this one. I think I got this from Off-White Manila also, so another Off-White pair of kicks. Now, I regularly unbox and wear New Balance sneakers, but these are some of my favorites to date. I have a couple of 990 V5s and V4s. The black, this one, and the gray ones are V5s, I think, or V4s. One is a special edition that has 1982 written on it. This is my only 997 made in the USA sneaker. Incredible quality. I keep saying incredible a lot. Amazing quality for this particular shoe. I have a bunch more New Balance pairs, but I won't go through them anymore because they're just a lot. So, but yeah, you get the idea. 990s, 997s, I love them. Let's go through a couple of Jordans. So we have one of the latest Jordan 3s, the Jordan 3 UNC, which recently came out. This is a custom 1 out of 5 Jordan 3 that was made by Sabotage over at Singapore. And this one is the Jordan 3, I think, Deer Valley, or for Titan. So Titan is a basketball shop. Wow, wow, wow. You have the Jordan 3 Animal Instinct, which is just crazy. Take a look at all of the prints and the textures of the upper. And we have the Jordan 3 Tinkerfield in all black, which is just sleek, muted, and so easy to wear. And of course, we have my favorite Jordan 3, which is the Jordan 3 Justin Timberlake Higher Higher, brown suede, orange win. Now, I used to have a lot of Jordan 1s, but I sold again most of them. The only one remaining apart from the Off-Whites is this one. So not for resale Jordan 1 in black and in red. Says over here, please crease. Not for resale, not for resale. No photos. Incredibly nice looking sneaker. Nice Jordan 1. This one will probably never leave my collection. Now, when it comes to LeBrons, I usually just buy them and then review them and then sell them after. The only LeBron sneaker that I still have standing in my collection is something that was a gift by DJ Big Boy Cheng. So I will never ever sell this pair. This is the LeBron, I think 15 Lows Atmos Safari colorway. I mean, it's just so much more special if it's a gift, and what more from one of the most generous sneakerheads and icons in our industry here in the Philippines. So shout out again, DJ Big Boy Cheng. Maraming salamat for this. I appreciate the friendship. By the way, I have both of these. These are OG Presto Acronym sneakers. So they're collaboration between Acronym and Nike, the Presto Mids. This one is in that hot lava vault colorway, while this one is in their bamboo and black colorway. So if you're into tech wear, these are actually some of the best tech wear sneakers that you can find today. Up next, we have a couple of Air Force Ones. Now this one, I haven't done the on-feet review yet, and I will actually be doing it soon. This is the cloth fragment Nike Air Force One Low in black. So if you tear out the upper satin, it actually reveals a red color. So watch out for that. I'll be doing that also very soon on the vlog. Now, speaking of tearing the upper, DIY kind of sneakers, we have the Air Force One G Dragon Piece -1. The upper has been torn away already, revealing the graffiti artwork of G-Dragon. So one of my favorite go-to Air Force Ones these days. My favorite brown Air Force Ones, the Air Force One Kith Linen. Look at that pink pop, really great shoe. Still dead stock, the Nike Air Force One Questlove. The box of this one is actually signed by Questlove himself. So super happy to have this in the collection. This Air Force One, I think, is by Ricardo Tisi, if I'm not mistaken. And this one is just a Vachetta Brown leather Air Force One Low. This is kind of special because it's an Air Force One that was given by Manuel of Lifestyle and Sneakers. So the great thing about it is, apart from being a black Air Force One, if you pop out the insole, it actually has a drawing of me, Funko Pop style. So that's the same art that you guys see over there at the back of the wall. And I also have this, which is a custom. Akala mo naman sobrang tindi ng custom work. It just has #72 written on the midsole, which is a canvas Air Force One. And the last Air Force One in the collection, Air Force One React, the most comfortable Air Force One to date. Now, when it comes to Van sneakers, my favorite go-to pair is this one, which is a collaboration between Rude and Vans. So I just love the vibe, that pop of red color, the plate number or license number style, Rude along the midsole. It's just an incredibly comfortable sneaker as well, with the Vans Ultra Cush technology for the insole. Now, when it comes to the Adidas 4D midsole technology equipped sneakers, that's a long wait of calling the shoe. I only have one pair left, which is the Sneaker Consortium Evo 4D Run. I picked this one up as well in Las Vegas, together with the Off-White sneaker that I mentioned, together with the Vans Rude red sneaker as well. Next, let's talk about a couple of designer/luxury brand shoes. We have over here my only Balenciaga sneakers. This is the Balenciaga Track V2. So the Track 2.0, I think that's what you call it. So it's a little bit lighter, a little bit more comfortable, and the color blocking of this one was the one that caught my attention and well, really got me hooked. But it is hella chunky, it is hella big, and for some people, they still consider this ugly. Next, we have a couple of Louis Vuitton sneakers. This one is my absolute favorite, which is the OG sneaker that Virgil Abloh made for Louis Vuitton. This is the low-cut version. There is a high-cut version. I love the colors, the blacks, the grays, the reds, the whites. The quality of the leather is something else. And they also came out with other colors of this, which I was able to pick up. An all-black one as well as an all-white pair. This is also my very first pair of Louis Vuitton kicks. This isn't by Virgil, so it came prior to his time. But yeah, it looks really good. I think it's called like the Easy Run or Fast Run. Forgot the name. And speaking of designer brands, we have this pair, which is the Hermenegildo Zegna Mi Cesare, which I picked up from Singapore, apparently inspired by Julius Caesar. And we have this Prada low-cut sneakers in black that I got from Prada over at Greenbelt. I only buy from Prada when they do their end-of-season sale because the prices are slashed by up to 70%. So you can imagine the savings if you just wait. Now we have more sneakers to show you in this shopping cart. This one is my favorite Peak sneaker, which is the Peak Underground Lou Williams basketball shoe. One of the most comfortable basketball shoes I've ever worn, and I just love the overall color styling and color blocking. Now, I won't go through every single one anymore, but these are Ultra Boosts, Ultra Boost 19s, Ultra Boost 20s, exclusive Ultra Boost, Ultra Boost collaborations. I have a bunch of Ultra Boosts. And my favorite like collaboration anime sneaker to date, we have the Dragon Ball Adidas collaboration. So let me pick them up one by one. This one is the Shenron EQT. This one is the special edition Shenron EQT in black and in gold. We have the Profeer featuring Cell, one of the most badass villains in the series. We have Majin Buu featuring the Commanda silhouette of Adidas. We have Frieza, which is probably the most kick-ass villain that we have. We have Gohan, the ugliest sneaker in the collection in my opinion, featuring the D-Rup. We have the Vegeta Ultra Tech This one is such a sad shoe. Sad because they could have just put Vegeta in a more kick-ass sneaker. Why this one? I mean, they should have put it in a nicer sneaker, just because he's my favorite character and all that stuff. And of course, we have Goku featuring the ZX500 RM running shoe. So that's the entire Adidas Dragon Ball Z collection. But wait, there's more. Dami. This one is my favorite Under Armour shoe, which is the Project Rock 2 Under Armour hover training sneaker. My favorite gym shoe. This one was recently sent over by Under Armour, which is their Under Armour Chinese New Year hover slip-on sneaker. And I have a bunch of colorways of this, which is the Under Armour hover Phantom with the lace. I have it in white, I have it in blue, and I have it in this red color. And of course, no sneaker list will not be complete, sneaker collection, without my favorite local brand, World Balance. So we have the World Balance Invictus OG. We have the City Pack over here. I have the Tokyo somewhere there at the back. I have the entire Star Wars Imperial collection. And I just love wearing them. In fact, if you follow me on Instagram, you will see that I usually wear my Invictuses in different colors throughout the week. So they are just really part of my rotation. Super comfortable, super affordable, and they are just begging to be abused. And I'd like to end this list with a sneaker that's not from any of the more popular brands. This one is the Saucony La Victoria, my favorite Saucony sneaker to date. So it is actually inspired by the La Victoria, which is the ship that carried Magellan from Spain to the Philippines. So if you take a look at the styling, the design, the quality of the leather, the logos, something else. Saucony La Victoria. So those are most of the sneakers in my collection. I still have a couple inside, well, upstairs as well as in the sneaker room in this office. But those are the ones that I just wanted to show you guys. Now, what is our giveaway? So I'm actually giving away one of the sneakers that I showed, which is this. This is an extremely rare Jordan 3 custom by Sabotage from Singapore. This is the Jordan 3 Deer Valley Titans, of course, from the shop Titan. So it is in size 12, so it's not something that will fit everybody. But hey, if you want a 1 out of 5 sneaker that has his signature over here, it's a little bit, I've wore it twice, so there is some wear to it, but it's still in pretty much good condition. You can win this in today's vlog. What are the mechanics? All you have to do is to subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, join our Facebook community. All of the links can be found in the description box. And I need you to just comment down below on what is the favorite sneaker that you saw in the entire collection, and add your Instagram handle as well. I will be drawing the winner at the end of the lockdown period, which is April 14, I think, or April 12. I'll get back to you guys with the date. I'll write it down below. But yeah, so make sure that you follow all the mechanics so you get a chance to win this one. And that actually wraps up our vlog for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. As usual, peace, God bless. What's up? Boom.